I absolutely love this question. I don't have my glasses on, so if I go cross-eyed, give me grace. I'm still hard-headed and I'm not in the habit of wearing them. But your question said, when you first left your abusive husband, how did you feel for the first 6 months? Just wondering because I'm considering a similar shift in my life. When I first left my abusive ex-husband, I had a feeling of freedom and complete and utter euphoria. I was free to spend my money how I wanted to spend my money, go where I wanted to go, make correct parenting decisions that weren't based in patriarchal old wives' tale bullshit. I felt like a bird who had been trapped in a cage and was finally set free. I was proud of myself for taking that leap of faith because fear of the unknown is why a lot of women choose to stay. Now, let me tell you where I went wrong. I did not take the time to just be single, and we hear so many stories of women who left their abusive partner and then immediately following they met this nice guy and got into a relationship and they live happily ever after. There are exceptions to the rule and situations like that where something like that could happen. But again, like I said, it's an exception to the rule. I think that we as women, what you guys can learn from me, is take the time to enjoy your freedom. Do not rush out and start dating. Just wait. That is a huge mistake that a lot of women make. I wanted to prove to myself and in a way to my ex-husband who told me nobody would ever want me. I wanted to prove that that's not true. You see what I'm saying? So I immediately rushed and started dating again. And because of the fact that I just didn't take the time to just sit down and just, come down off that high of being happy that I left, enjoying my freedom, and then starting to rebuild my life, I just tumbleweeded from toxic relationship to toxic relationship, from situationship to situationship. Now, what I'm definitely proud of myself, I never moved in with a man and I never moved a man in with myself and my kids. I had common sense enough to not do that. I tell women don't date men who are broke. And I tell women, hey, if you're broke, you also don't need to be dating. That time does not need to be used swiping left, swiping right, and going to Applebee's on a Friday night. That time does not need to be used searching for the one. That time needs to be used getting your ducks in a row, rebuilding your finances, fixing your credit, getting a car, getting a stable living situation going, making sure if you have children, making sure that they're not traumatized, and taking care of yourself. There's affordable therapy options out there. You just have to be willing to look for them because people are so quick to say what they can't do, but we'll put in so much effort and go above and beyond for men, but we won't do that for our health and our own mental health. So there's resources out there. You just got to be willing to find them. Google is going to be your best friend. I have been able to get everything that I have needed in my life at times when people, especially people like me, can't seem to get shit. I found it and I've taken advantage of it. If you don't have a stable living situation, a car, a decent job, money saved away, and you're not actively in therapy, don't just go to one therapist and if they're shitty, therapists suck and I don't do therapy. You might have to go through a few, but until you have your life stable, dating should not even be in the equation. I don't know if that's, whatever, but I'm just saying in general, it's a mistake that I've made in me talking to women after all these years. It's a common mistake that I see a lot of women do. Dating should not even be on the list of things. It has nothing to do with, you got to believe in love again. You can't just close your heart. Fuck all that shit. This is your time to take care of yourself and to rebuild your life. If I could go back with the things I know now and redo that situation, first of all, I wouldn't want to, but if I could go back and redo it, fuck these men. It would just be about getting myself where I need to be, chasing my dreams, taking care of my priorities. Kids, if you have kids, I would have not been in them streets. So my key thing is Get used to being lonely. You might be lonely. You were attached to somebody else for so long. Get used to that. Accept it. It's going to happen. You're going to feel lonely. You might even cry. You might wish it was you when you see people holding hands and making plans. Deal with it. It's going to happen. Get over it. Don't take that and think I need to get into another relationship. If you don't take anything else away from this video, stay the fuck away from men immediately following leaving a toxic relationship. Don't do it. Don't do it. You have the potential to destroy your life all over again and start back at square one and start getting desperate and making the same mistakes over again. We want to leave so that we don't repeat the same things again. This is a fresh start. Take advantage of it. Do it right. Watch my videos and videos like it. Stay focused and focus on you.